I am going to be showing you all how to create your own template to do custom like sticker papers for different things. In my case, it's going to be the mini Pringles for my twins' birthday party. Okay, so the Pringles that we were using actually are this particular ones, not the cylinder, but the, I guess, a bowl, and you can get them very inexpensively, 13 bucks, it's 48 in the pack. So I figured something like that would stretch out, you know, really well for their party. So I looked on Etsy, I did not find that template. And of course, some of the craft groups that I'm in, I asked a few questions, no one responded, so I said, forget it. You know, the best way to do is to do it yourself. I peeled a lid off of one of them, and I took a picture of it. Now, in retrospect, which worked, right? In retrospect, what I should have done was taken one lid and traced it, okay, onto an 8.5 by 11 to show me exactly how many I would be able to get onto one sheet of sticker paper. I know that number for this now is 5. However, and depending on how you lay it, you may be able to squeeze 6. I didn't care about that much wastage. I don't feel like I wasted a lot. 5 was fine for me with a little bit of overhang, right? So it worked. The sticker paper I used was right here. It was 8.5 full sheets. I had 50 sheets for $7.50. That item is no longer available. All right. Now, how do I get that lid into a template format? I basically had a photo of it, and then I took the photo and went to remove.bg, and from remove.bg it gave me my image, okay, which is here. This is exactly what it looked like, okay? So from there, I imported this image into Cricut. So you go to upload. You guys see it here, but I'm just going to walk you through it. Especially, Cricut is free software to my knowledge. So anybody who, you know, has a computer can use Cricut. So, you would just take your image, right? We've already removed the background, so there's nothing to do. We want complex, and there's nothing to do here. So you just continue to press continue, and you want to save it on this side over here because it's going to be a template basically. Now, if you wanted to print it out and have these images, you would use this side, but we're not doing that today. Okay, and then you would save it. Now, once you save it, it'll pop up here. I did not save it because I already have it. So we're going to take our image and we are going to insert it here. All right. Let me put my grid up, and we are going to rotate this image to where it is parallel to the page. Let's see if I got it. I guess it's as straight as it's going to get. All right, and we're going to take our image, take our grid lines off. Now, I can tell you all, as I mentioned before, only 5 will be on the page, and this is quite large, but it's okay because we're just going to do our design here. Excuse me, y'all. I left the fan on last night and the AC, so the fan on me has me waking up like feeling hoarse and everything, so I apologize for my voice. Anyways, here's what I was about to tell you guys about Cricut. Cricut is great for designing items, right? But if you have to print on a full 8.5 by 11, it will not allow you to do that. And what happens is that that's really a waste of your money if you have the ability to print more items on that 8.5 by 11, because sticker paper, depending on where you get it, is not cheap. So we will be designing on here, and then we're going to export our image into another design space. Now, I will be using Affinity. You can put yours in Inkscape. You can put yours in Silhouette. Silhouette is very similar to Cricut, whereas it's free. They have a basic free software that should allow you to do what we're doing today. All right. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to insert an image. No, I'm sorry. scratch that. We're going to upload an image. I already have my images here. So I click on my landscape, Black Panther. And the boy's costume is the purple and black and silver. That is why I'm pretty much running with this particular color scheme. I was looking for the gold and black, but girl, that one is popular. So let's see. Now I want to send him to the back because I want to see. All right. We'll slice it. Now we have this, which we no longer need. Here's our new template, and then we can get rid of that background. And it looks like I cut off just barely a piece of the bottom. That's fine because, like I said, with having 5, it gives us a little bit of overhang on the bottom, and that works for this type of lid regardless. Okay, so at this point is where you can start doing whatever custom designs you want. You can enter your text, you know, happy birthday, and make it as large or small as you want. I think that is a little dark because of course our background is already dark, so that looks a little better. And then of course if you want to enter like the number 8, because they're 8 or whatever number you need to enter for your party kids, in my Black Panther text it gives me the Z for the number. I have no idea why. So I went just right beneath it and just used whatever 8 because it's honestly just not that deep for me to stress over that. And I'm going to send that to send him to the front. So he's over the 8. And then of course you can do this whatever color you want it to be. And I don't know. So anyways, this is just an example, guys. Get creative as you like. I'm really just trying to go through this and show you all how I did mine. And then you can flatten your image. And honestly, you don't even have to flatten it if you're just going to print it. Because what we're going to do now, I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. So in a MacBook, that's Shift Command 4. And I'll have me a screenshot. We're going to hop over to Affinity. So as you guys can see, I've already kind of been working on this. So let's start a new one. Here's our 8.5 by 11 already chosen. We've chosen the highest DPI we can choose. Okay, and create. Now what I'm going to do is take that screenshot that I just did. I think this is it. And I'm going to hold the Alt button and I'm going to drag the corner. See. And we know that we can get 5 on here. So I'm just trying to adjust accordingly. Now we're going to do a Command J, which is going to give us a copy of that. Command J. And as you guys can see, the square around it, I don't know how to move the background in this thing yet. You know what we're going to do? Actually, what we're going to do, because I don't like that, and so we're going to go to remove.bg, upload our image, and here's my screenshot, and we're going to put it there. All right, now we're going to download that. I'm just gonna put it on my desktop. That way I know to delete this. But with BP Mini Pringle. Okay, now it's in a PNG format. We're gonna go back to Affinity Design. And where is it? Because it's on my desktop. Here it is. Really? Y'all, why? I have no idea why this thing is tripping. Okay. There we go. So hopefully there won't be this annoying background. Okay, Alt. Let's drag again. No, maybe there is that. So let's do Command J. Alrighty, so you see that? So we can go into some other boundaries. All right, then Shift J again. And see how that lands there perfectly? We're going to do Shift J again. And this time we have to turn this around. So we're going to hold the Alt key, grab the corner, and rotate. Now let's see if we have room to pull this down. Nope. So what this tells me is that these are too big, right? So what we're going to do is make this a little smaller. Hold the Alt key and make this smaller. And then what I'm going to do this time is do Command J and bring this over and Alt just to make sure we have room, because two has to fit on this side. All right, now Shift J, drag it down, Shift J, and then that automatically fills. We're going to do one more time, and then we're going to drag this one back up here, which you see how that doesn't really fit. I mean, it does barely, but for me, in my case, I just went ahead and turned this one as well, long ways. That way, like I said, I could get as much room as I could on here. So that is how I did mine, y'all. And then from there, you just print this out. Okay, use whatever prints that you would like to use, like print settings, that is. Change it, you know, do all whatever you want, but just print it out, and you don't need to mirror anything because these are stickers. All right, so that's it. It's as simple as pie. Yeah, so, you know, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Or maybe I'll show you guys how I put one on. So we'll see. Here is one cut out. And as you all can see, it's a little big, but that's okay. See how it has like a little overage around the edges? But I'll show you guys how this worked out. But I think that this is so simple, and it was very easy to do. I was using my little Cricut weeding tool to get my edge pulled out from this sticker. You shouldn't have a problem if you have really long nails, but I keep my nails short. But anyways, so here's our sticker. So what I do is, hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. Girl, this camera doing a lot. So what I do is place it on like so. All right, so our sticker is on, and kind of go around the back side and just fold it a little bit around that aluminum. It doesn't require too much, you know what I'm saying? Because the kids are gonna rip this off, child. Anyways, they're gonna rip that off. So there you have it. Okay, there you have it, your Pringles cover. We didn't have a template we paid for. We basically made our own and turned out really cute. So that's that. The Capri Suns one was obviously like really easy too. It was the same thing, but I bought a template for that and it worked out just fine. Let me show you guys that one. So the Capri Suns, so here's the front. I got the zero sugar ones, as you guys can see at the top, because they're gonna be so hyped up off of cake and other junk food. If there's a way I can kind of cut corners with sweetness, it's in the juice, right? Because when the child is thirsty, they are going to drink, and they're gonna drink it quick without even really putting much thought into what they're drinking. So that's why I get the zero sugars. And so here's the it says happy birthday Christian and Caleb, the number 8. And so that's the Capri Sun I put on the back, so the kids have the option to choose their flavor. Okay, you got your cotton candy, got your Pringles, and you have your Capri Suns. All right, so thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.